If you are really interested to change your career and you have arrived on Scrum Master training and getting yourself certified so that you can land yourself a Scrum Master job, think again. It doesn't work like that. Unfortunately, the sad truth of affairs is that gaining an education, gaining the certification is just the first step. It is the only step that's going to help you, that will give you the understanding of what's going on in this specific area. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is, a lot of you are led astray thinking that by creating your resume as point number 2, you're going to be able to land a job. And then if you get some interview practice sessions in there, you finally get the job. None of this is further from the truth, because not only is your tactic to do exactly the same thing, other people are doing exactly the same tactic. So what you have now is a situation whereby you are the same as everybody else. There's nothing differentiating you. That's a bad thing. That's a bad thing. And on top of that, acquiring an education as a Scrum Master isn't enough. Just by gaining theory doesn't relate to practical. Unfortunately, when you go into the office environment, when you are actually in the business working environment, things are working in a very different manner. In fact, they don't even translate in terms of what you were taught in the theory. It doesn't even translate across to what you're seeing in the practical, what you're seeing in the office space. In fact, the skills that they advertise in these job positions are totally, completely different from what you're teaching you within those certifications. And then some people will say that's where boot camps come in. Well, boot camps are teaching you also the wrong thing. Because boot camps, if they were actually teaching you something, really, they would be internships. And that's the difference here. An internship, you're actually getting exposure to the business. You're getting exposure to the stakeholders. You're getting exposure to team members. You're getting exposure to what's happening in the office space. In a boot camp, you're still technically one-to-one with one or two instructors. That's it. You're not getting what you actually need to break into it. What you actually need here is experience. Experience you can only get if you have the right practical coaching, if you have the right business exposure, if you have the right understanding of how the mechanics is put together. Then you're going to have a much more successful intervention when you get the job. But that's if you get the job. Your problem is that you're going to go for a Scrum Master certification, you're going to go on a 2-day program, and then you're going to try your best to get the job. And then worst of all, you're going to spend the next 2 to 3 to 4 months doing this. And you're going to get nowhere. Then you're going to come find my videos, and you're going to say, oh no, this guy's been saying it for the last 2 years. Sad reality was that you didn't see my videos back then. Now you're finding them, now you're stuck. There's only one solution here. There's only one solution. The symptoms are clear. And none of that stuff that you're trying right now ain't going to help you. I've already said it at the beginning of the video. The solution to your problem is exposure. Exposure equals experience. But in order to get exposure, you need to get a job. But you can't get a job. Why? Because you can't get your foot into the door, because you've taken the wrong approach. However, if you can get the mechanics, if you can work backwards, and gain everything that you should have had, and you can tie everything up, you can put the pieces into the right sections, you can backward fix everything. That's what you need to do here. By doing this, you will gain experience. You will get that exposure. And by gaining this, you are automatically gaining experience. Because experience is visualizing yourself in the working environment, and then you're knowing exactly what the ground reality is and what you're meant to do in certain situations. That's a winning recipe that will help you get what you're looking for. So long gone are the days where boot camps are going to work. They don't work. 2-day training courses, they absolutely don't work. What you need is a prolonged transformation plan, a prolonged transformation program that actually transforms your skills from the current skill set you have into the new set of skills that you need. By doing this, you're going to be into a winning situation. But guys, it's not just Scrum Master skills. This is the problem. A lot of you still in the mindset, Jira, this and that, Miro. Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about this stuff. You've been taught that this stuff is important. The maximum you need to know about these technological tools is that how do you create a ticket and how do you shift the ticket around. That's it. As a Scrum Master, you're meant to be facilitating the team, coordinating the team, coordinating the product owner of the stakeholders, arranging the meetings, all this stuff, arranging workshops, PI planning, problem-solving workshops, all that good stuff. But because you guys have been led astray in terms of what you're seeing on other YouTube channels, on other websites, and what you're reading on articles, you all think this stuff is critical. It's not critical. The only thing critical is that you guys don't know how to talk. You guys don't know how to expose yourselves in the light of the business. You should be showing yourselves that you are business savvy, that you understand the operational excellence that's required, the operational excellence of execution, and you can put them together and you can make stakeholders understand how projects are working, how they're performing, what the progress is. Having a Scrum Master that has that ability, you are far more valuable to the business than someone that's technically focused. Nobody cares, nobody wants it. We already have a technical team. We already have an IT team, an agile team who's technically focused. We already have someone that's gathering the requirements. What we don't have is someone that understands the business side, that also understands how the project's being executed and can communicate clearly to the stakeholders. You think it's the product owner. Product owner can go only so far. This is why you need a strong Scrum Master that can control stakeholders, that can control difficult situations, and can control when the project's going out of control. That's why in my programs, you're getting experience, you're getting that exposure, because I'm putting you in those scenarios. So when you go through the scenarios, you understand, I got it. I can visualize myself actually doing this in the office space. And when it comes to the reality, when you're actually on the ground or you're getting interviewed, you know exactly how to solve the problem because you had already been through the scenarios in my programs. So that's the difference between someone that does the old school approach, going for a CSM, PSM, thinking it's going to work. It ain't going to work. And a difference between someone that goes for business level acumen. Who's going to win in the business in an interview? And don't forget, we all work for businesses. We're not working for technical teams, we're working for businesses. The business wants a business-led person. The person that talks the best business will win in that interview. And if you guys want to have the best business skills, this is where my programs come in. This is where you want to sign up on the link below in the description. Sign up for the Scrum Master Training Academy and also watch the masterclass video, which is going to blow you guys away, where you can get some of that skill set. Watch it, it's going to really help you. And if you guys really like what you guys are seeing, you can also book yourself a free consultation with me and we can talk about how you can progress further within your future. Okay? So guys, thank you so much for watching. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Click the bell icon so you're notified from my new videos, and also leave a comment down below in terms of what your thoughts are. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care. The link's in the description. Click on that link. I want to see you guys in that masterclass. Thank you so much for watching.